Good morning to all. It is a great pleasure for me to meet in the blended mode of learning. In this class, we are going to learn nomenclature of organic compound. Among the nomenclature of organic compounds, trivial system of nomenclature to be learned in this class. Here, for hydrocarbon, we are going to learn the nomenclature for hydrocarbon only. Learning objectives of nomenclature of organic compounds are: 1. What is nomenclature? What are the different types of nomenclature followed in the naming of organic compounds? Among these, one is a trivial system of nomenclature that will be called a common naming procedure. Then second one is a IUPAC system of nomenclature. In this class, we are going to learn trivial system of nomenclature for hydrocarbon. Let us pass on to the trivial system of nomenclature for hydrocarbon. First, you should have a basic knowledge of what is nomenclature. Nomenclature is nothing but naming procedure. Here, how to frame the name to the organic compound, those things will be given in this part. And what are the different system of nomenclature adopted in the organic chemistry? In the organic chemistry, two different system of nomenclature are followed in the naming procedure. One is a trivial system of nomenclature, another one is a IUPAC system of nomenclature. What do you know about trivial system of nomenclature? Trivial system of nomenclature is otherwise called the common naming procedure. In the trivial system of nomenclature, there is no definite rule for framing the name of the organic compound. Most of the trivial names were derived from its source of organic compound, and also this name differed from country to country. Then let us enter into the common naming procedure for naming alkane. Alkane is a saturated hydrocarbon. In this compound, carbon chains are connected by single bond. Here, this compound is having carbon chain, as well as there may be the carbon atoms are connected by single bond. Those things to be expressed in the name of the compound. Here we follow a certain procedure. In that procedure, carbon chain name should be given in the root word, and the carbon atoms are connected by a single bond. Those things to be given in the suffix. Root word or base name indicates the number of carbon atom present in the carbon chain. Then suffix indicates the nature of the carbon chain, whether it is saturated or unsaturated. While learning the common naming procedure, everyone should well verse in the root word or base name. Here, if the organic compound is having one carbon, that should be indicated as meth. If the organic compound is having two carbon atoms, that are indicated as eth. This eth indicates if the carbon atom is having two carbon atoms. If the compound is having three carbon, that should be indicated by prop. Then four carbon atoms are present in the compound, that are indicated as but. Therefore, this base name is very important. That explains the carbon chain name. When 5 carbon atoms are present in the compound, it should be indicated as pent. 6 carbon atoms are present in the chain, it should be indicated by hex. 7 carbon atoms are present in the organic compound, it should be indicated by kept. When the compound is having more than that number of carbon atoms present in the compound should be expressed with the help of base name. If it contains 8 carbon, it should be indicated as oct. 9 carbon present in the compound, that should be indicated as non. 10 carbon present in the compound, it should be indicated as a dec. Then the carbon atoms are connected by single bond, because alkane is a saturated compound. It should be also given in the name itself. For alkane, suffix ane should be given, because This ANE indicates it is a saturated hydrocarbon, saturated hydrocarbon. Here carbon atoms are connected only by single bond. Those things to be given in the suffix name. I will give some example for naming the compound. Here the first member of alkane is having only one carbon. This one carbon is indicated as meth. It is a saturated compound, therefore ANE suffix is added. We get a name methane. Here this next member is having two carbon atoms. These two carbon atoms are indicated as eth. Here these two carbon atoms are connected by a single bond. That should be expressed as ANE. That will, when you combine these two, we get the name of the compound ethane. In the next member there are three carbon atoms present in the chain. It should be indicated as prop. These three carbon atoms are connected by a single bond. Therefore, it should be expressed as ANE. When you combine these two, you can get the name of the compound propane. Next member is having 4 carbon. 4 carbon is indicated as a root word bute. Then it is a saturated compound. All the carbon atoms are connected by a single bond. Therefore, ANE is added. You can get a butane. The next member is having 5 carbon. 5 carbon is indicated as a base name pent. This pent indicates there are 5 carbon atoms are in a chain. They are connected by a single bond. Those things will be expressed as ANE. When you combine, you can get the name of the compound pentane. The next member, there are 6 carbon. All the 6 carbon atoms are connected by a single bond. Here, the name of this compound is hexane. Next member is 7 carbon in the chain. 7 is indicated by kept. Here, single bond alone present the compound. Therefore, it is indicated as keptane. In that way, we can write the name of the compound. Then another one thing may be asked in the another one thing that may be check your knowledge. Name will be given. You are going to write the structural formula of the compound. I will write 1 or 2 examples for those questions. What will be the structure of the following compound? It may be given. For example, keptane is given. This kept indicates 7 carbon. This ANE indicates they are connected by single bond. Therefore, when you heard about the name of the compound, you write the carbon skeleton. You write 7 carbon. 7 carbon to be connected by single bond. Then remaining valency of carbon to be filled by hydrogen atom. Here these two terminal carbon atom are having 3 hydrogen atom. In order to satisfy the valency of carbon 4. Then middle carbon having already 2 valency are satisfied, the remaining 2 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. Here this carbon, there are 2 valency are already satisfied, therefore remaining 2 valency to be satisfied by hydrogen. Here also 2 valency are satisfied, the remaining 2 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. Here already 2 valency are satisfied, it is a 1 valency, it is another valency, remaining 2 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. For that carbon, next carbon also here already 2 valency are satisfied, remaining 2 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. In that way we can write the structural formula of the compound. Here when you had about the name of the compound, you should split the name into 2 parts. One part, root word, talk about the carbon chain. Then the suffix indicates what is the nature of the compound, whether the compound is having single bond or double bond or triple bond, those things to be given in the suffix. I will write one more example. Here, decane. This dec indicates 10 carbon. You write the carbon skeleton 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both the terminals carbon has 3 hydrogen. Already one valency is satisfied, the remaining 3 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. Both the terminal carbon. Each carbon has tetravalency. Each carbon has tetravalency. Among the tetravalency, the terminal carbon one valency is satisfied by single bond. That carbon connected with another carbon through single bond. Therefore, remaining 3 valency to be satisfied by hydrogen. Then middle carbon, all the middle carbon are having 2 valency already satisfied, remaining 2 valency to be satisfied by hydrogen. Therefore, you put 2 hydrogen for remaining middle carbon. In that way, you can write the structural formula for alkane. It is also a very important aspect. In that way, you try to write the assignment for structural formula of the compound. It is a one important aspect in that area. Let us pass on to the next one. Then how to name the compound alkene? Here also same procedure is adopted in the trivial system of nomenclature. Here you split the organic molecule into 2 parts. One is a carbon chain, then another one is whether the compound is saturated or unsaturated. If the compound is saturated, that should have a single bond. Unsaturated means either this compound is having double bond or triple bond. Here the alkene is having double bond. It should be given in the name itself. Carbon chain name is otherwise called base name or root word. Then it is an unsaturated compound, alkene is having double bond. Double bond should be indicated by lean. This compound is having double bond. The first member is having 2 carbon. This 2 carbon is indicated as eth. There may be one double bond present in the compound. Double bond should be expressed in the name as lean. Ethylene. This ethylene indicates it is an unsaturated compound that is having one double bond. There are 2 carbon atoms present in the compound. Let us pass on to the next one. Here 3 carbon atoms are present in the compound. 3 is indicated, 3 carbon is indicated by prop. There may be one double bond. The double bond is indicated as lean in the suffix propylene. The next member is having 4 carbon. 4 is indicated as bute. Chain name is bute. And also it is having one double bond. The double bond is indicated as lean, butylene. In that way, we give the trivial name or common name to alkene. Here also name is given, common name is given. You can write the carbon skeleton or you can write the structural formula of the compound. I will write 1 or 2 example. It is a very important, that will give application for that is the applied part of this nomenclature. Name is given, you are going to write the structural formula. Structural formula is given, you can write the name of the compound. Here I will take one, pentylene. Pent indicates 5. You write the 5 carbon skeleton. 5 carbon. This lean indicates double bond. You put this double bond in the lean between first and second carbon. Here, this carbon, terminal carbon valency is satisfied by 3 hydrogen because already 1 valency of this carbon is satisfied by single bond. Remaining 3 valency is satisfied by 3 hydrogen atom. Then you go to another terminal carbon. In this carbon, 2 valency are already satisfied. 2 valency are already satisfied. The remaining 2 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. Then middle carbon, you go to the middle carbon. Here already 2 valency is satisfied. Therefore you put 2 hydrogen. For that carbon also here 2 hydrogen. For this second carbon, already 3 valency are satisfied. Here 2 valency, here 1 valency. Therefore, you put 1 hydrogen. In that way, you can write the structural formula. Then Kept-lean. Kept indicates 7. 7. Lean indicates double bond. In the trivial naming procedure, the double bond should be lie in between first and second carbon atom. You write the 7 carbon. You put double bond in between first and second carbon. This carbon, for the one terminal carbon, already 2 valency are satisfied. Remaining 2 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. Then next carbon, already 3 valency are satisfied. Here 1 valency, here 2 valency. Therefore, 1 more valency to be satisfied by hydrogen. Then you come to the another terminal. Already 1 valency is satisfied. Remaining 3 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. For the remaining 4 carbon, 2 valency are satisfied. Remaining 2 valency is satisfied by hydrogen. In that way, we can write the formula for the alkene. Let us pass on to the next one. In the common naming procedure, we should have better idea about the alkyl group. First, you must know what is alkyl group. Alkane, among the alkane, you remove 1 hydrogen. One of the hydrogen is removed. From alkane, you can get an alkyl group. Alkyl group. In methane, you remove 1 hydrogen. CH4 is a methane. You remove 1 hydrogen, CH3 will be obtained. In methane, A and E is removed. You add YL ending. Methane become methyl. When you remove 1 hydrogen, methane become methyl. In ethane, it is ethane. You remove 1 hydrogen. It is alkyl group. Name of this alkyl group is ethane. A and E is removed, you add YL. Ethyl. In that way, propane become propyl when you remove 1 hydrogen. Butane become butyl. Pentane become pentyl. In that way, we can get the alkyl group. The common naming procedure for alkyne is somewhat entirely different. Here, the first member of alkyne is acetylene. In acetylene, one of the hydrogen is removed by alkyl group, we can get the successive member. Successive member will be obtained by replacing hydrogen from acetylene by alkyl group. Here, in alkyne, one of the hydrogen is removed by methyl group, you can get methyl acetylene. In the next member, here, ethyl group will be there. Ethyl group is substituted in acetylene by replacing 1 hydrogen. It will be called the ethyl acetylene. Here, it is a propyl group. In acetylene, one of the hydrogen is replaced by propyl group. You can get propyl acetylene. It is a butyl group. Butyl is substituted in the acetylene. You can get butyl acetylene. In that way, we can get the trivial name for alkyne. Then recapitulation. So far we have learned some of the trivial system, some of the concept in the trivial system of nomenclature. First we have learned what is nomenclature. Nomenclature is nothing but naming procedure. What are the different types of nomenclature followed in the organic chemistry? One is a trivial system of nomenclature, another one is a IUPAC system of nomenclature. Then in the trivial system of nomenclature, no definite rule for framing the name of the organic compound. most of the names were derived from the source of organic compound. Common name for naming alkane. In the carbon chain name should be given in the root word, then whether it is a saturated, here double bond is, it is not having single bond, this compound is having single bond, that should be indicated in the suffix ane. Here root word, base name should be, root word or base name should be given, that will express the chain, carbon chain name. Then ane suffix is added for saturated hydrocarbon alkane. Base name indicates number of carbon atom in the organic compound. Suffix indicates nature of the compound, whether it is a saturated or unsaturated. Saturated compound ane suffix is added for unsaturated doubly bonded compound. Doubly bonded compound, we add lean suffix. Common name for naming alkene, base name plus lean is added. This lean indicates this compound is having double bond. Alkyl name, alkane minus hydrogen, you can get alkyl group. Common name for naming alkyne, first member of alkyne is acetylene and the remaining members are derived by substituting alkyl group on acetylene, alkyl name plus acetylene. And what are the limitations in the trivial system of nomenclature? Common naming procedure could not be applied for all the organic compounds because of the absence of general rule. It could not be applied when the unsaturated compound may contain more number of double or triple bond. Then assignment, what is the nomenclature? Nomenclature is naming procedure. What are the different types of nomenclature followed in the organic compound? Here two different kinds of systems of nomenclature are followed. One is a trivial system, another one is IUPAC nomenclature. How do you give the common name for alkane? Root word plus suffix ane is added. What are the information obtained from the base name or root word while giving common name? Here root word indicates number of carbon atom in the carbon chain or in the organic compound. What is the suffix used in the common name for indicating saturated hydrocarbon? ane suffix to be added with the root word. We can get the name of saturated hydrocarbon. In the common naming procedure, how do you indicate the double bond in the organic compound? Double bond is indicated as lean in the alkene. How do you give common name to alkyne? Root word plus, here all the alkynes are derived from acetylene. In the acetylene, one of the hydrogen is replaced by alkyl group. Alkyl name plus acetylene, that will give the common name for alkyne. Write the common name of the following compounds. Here, first you count the number of carbon atom. 4 carbon present in the compound. Here, you select, it is a acetylene. In that acetylene, it is substituted as alkyl group, ethyl. Ethyl acetylene is a common name of this compound, ethyl acetylene. Here you count the number of carbon atom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is indicated by oct. There will be double bond present in this. Octylene. Octylene is the common name of this compound. Here, how many? You count the carbon chain name. Chain number, carbon chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is indicated by hex. There may be only single bond present in it. Hexane. Here, 2 triple bond present in the compound. It cannot be named in the trivial system of nomenclature. That is our limitation. When more number of double or triple bond present in the alkene and alkyne, we can't name the compound. by the trivial system of nomenclature. It is also, we can't name the compound because more number of double bond present in the compound. Here, it is acetylene. In that acetylene, both the hydrogens are removed by methyl group, dimethyl acetylene, dimethyl acetylene. Then write the structural formula of the following compound. Here, acetylene, you should write the structure of acetylene. It's the acetylene. Acetylene. Here, one of the hydrogen is removed by propyl group. Here you substitute propyl. Propyl acetylene. Propane, you remove one hydrogen, you can get a propyl. Propyl acetylene. Then you pass on to the next one, keptane. Kept indicates 7 carbon. 7 carbon are connected in a chain. It should be connected by single bond. Then A and E here is a saturated hydrocarbon. Both the terminals should have 3 hydrogen. Then remaining in between carbon, carbon lying in between the terminal carbon should have 2 hydrogen. And hexylene, hex indicates 6 carbon and lene indicates double bond. Here propane, 3 carbon, they are connected by single bond. Here ethylene, 2 carbon, they are connected by double bond. Therefore, when you know when you heard about the name of the compound, you should write the structural formula. By knowing the basic principle involved in the nomenclature, with the help of this nomenclature, you can draw the structural formula of the compound. Butyl methyl acetylene. Acetylene. Here, both the hydrogens are replaced by alkyl group. One side butyl will be there, another side methyl group will be there. CH3 is a methyl. Butyl is having 4 carbon. In that way, you can write the structural formula of the compound. It is a very important aspect in this nomenclature. When you heard about the name, you can write the structural formula based on this rule. The next one is what are the limitations when giving the common name to the hydrocarbon. While giving the common name, there will be, it cannot be applied to all the organic compound. That is the one important thing. Then another, because of the absence of general rule, then another one is when there is more number of double or triple bond present in the compound, and this trivial system cannot be applied for the organic compound. That is a limitation. When there is branches are present in the compound, we can't apply the common procedure, naming procedure. When you recollect all those things, it will be useful for writing the trivial nomenclature for hydrocarbon. Thank you.